Excuse me. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Who be 186 back again with another video. And this is gonna be my video towards the Colapse movement. This video is gonna be really more about Zaire 728, Nxtgen720, aka Zaire, aka Liar 720, aka Nxtgen720p, aka Kitchen Gangster, aka Downward Incline. You know, all this basically started, when this actually started like a year ago or whatever, when Zaire was bragging about his $12,000 PC, which doesn't exist, and like Black Barn and a bunch of other PC gamers called him on. Well, most people called him out on it, and it really kind of amplified a couple weeks later, a couple weeks ago. And and it just caused a bunch of ruckus. Everyone's making Colapse videos, and everyone is just clowning this dude, like, straight up. So I might as well contribute to that. Now let me say this: I don't give a fuck what he owns. I don't care. No, and I don't think anybody does. No one cares what he does with his money. No one cares what he does, what's going on in his life. Nobody cares. But what this is essentially, like people like Zaire are people I've known from high. I know a lot of you guys have known these type of dudes from high school. I know them too. You know what I mean? Like, these type of dudes who have this this urge to want to brag and boast about what they have, what they're like, and brag about what they're about. And I don't give a fuck what he says. He's lying to you when he says that I don't want to brag about having this and having that. That's a little bullshit, cause that's not true at all. You know what I mean? Like, here's what I think happened. I think that he meant to say $1,200 PC, and since he's not that smart, he confused it with 12,000 instead of saying 1,200. And that's what happened. Now he can't go back because he's not a man. He can't admit that he's wrong. You see, like Zaire, you always hear the term man child. I know Clown Meat, big shout out to him. I know he talks about man child and Nintendo fanboy being man child. This is a man child. This dude right here who sits there in his little area or whatever. He sits there. He tosses his hand. He flashes gang signs like they're nothing, and he has his daughter in the background, basically. According to Dave, big shout out to you too, Dave. According to Dave, I'm not saying this, but according to Dave, his daughter is eating off of the animal cage. You know what I mean? He sits there. But he's a man child. He's basically bragging about something he didn't have. Obviously, the video a couple days ago, he was talking about how he passed Infamous and trying to show that, oh, I passed Infamous after Black Barn said he didn't. But the thing is that if you're willing to show that you have this, that you're willing to prove that you passed Infamous, you're willing to prove that you have all this other stuff, where's the PC at? Why can't you show your PC? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you kind of fell for the trap. You couldn't even showcase where your PC was, or show us your $12,000 PC. Now, back to the whole thing with Zaire. He's one of those dudes who's a middle-aged man who never grew up. You know what I mean? He talks about, oh, I'm gonna do this. If I see you on the street, I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But he said, oh, but I wouldn't because God is good and all that other bullshit. Either you do it or you don't. It's 50. Like, it's either you do it or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, none of this bullshit trying to be. I mean, according to Black Barn, a kitchen gangster. That's basically what he is. I guarantee you, if he sees Black Barn out on the street, he ain't gonna do shit. Why would he? He's not. Like, I mean, he may be stupid, but he ain't that stupid. Or at least I hope he's not. You know what I mean? Like, all he is talk. That's all he is. That's all he's ever been, is just talk. That's all he is. He's just a fucking idiot who wants to get popular on YouTube using the gaming community to get that way. You see guys like that all the time. Like Black Baron's the same way. He's just a dude on the internet who's not really a gamer, but you know he finds his niche. He finds a group of fanboys who are dumb enough to believe the bullshit that he says, just like Black Baron, and he goes along with that just to get that YouTube money. Which is, I mean, nothing wrong with it, but when you get called out on your bullshit and you can't back it up, this is what's gonna happen. And the part that the shadiest part about all of this is the fact that when Blackburn is basically, you know, there was a point in time when Blackburn was just bitch slapping him like this back and forth, and instead of addressing Blackburn, he decided to go tell some fairy tale story about Shokyo and BG and how BG is gay and all that other stuff. Now, regardless of whether or not BG is gay or not, I mean, it doesn't. I don't think he is, but regardless, it doesn't even fucking matter. The fact that you would divert your attention to a rumor just so you can take some heat off of you is a complete and utter bitch move on your part. That's not gangster. That's not being a gangster. That's being a bitch. A high school bitch. That's what it is. And you know, you toss up all these gang signs, like, you know, like all these gang signs. You think that a real gangster would want to hang out with you when you pull that bullshit off? Like, oh, I heard that dude's gay. I heard that dude's gay, and you're coming up with lies when people are clowning you. That's high school bullshit right there. That's childish bullshit right there. And that's why I unsubscribed to that dude, because I don't take his opinion seriously. I don't take that dude seriously. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take his opinion seriously, because for one, I mean, he can't read an article for worth a damn. He can't, you know, like, he reads he cherry picks his articles, and then he can't even comprehend what the article is about anyway. It's obvious with that. But also, I mean, this dude's just an idiot. And he's a bitch. He's a little bitch. That's what he is. All he is just a middle-aged man that never grew up. And another thing, before I end this video, I have to say, his little, you know, crony, all the people, notice this, the only people that defend this fucking moron are people who are Xbox One owners or fans of Microsoft and all other bullshit. You have his lapdog John Doe. You have the little snitch Showstopper, and you know, I know Abba Okoro, he's defending him, and he's defended him in the past. You know, that you know, corporate shill, he's defended him in the past. You know, like, that's like, how stupid is that? Like you they're only defending him because he likes the Xbox One, because he dedicates his channel to you know, verbally dick sucking the Xbox One and the Microsoft brand. Imagine if you take Nxtgen720 out of it and you put someone like JTech TV, or hell, even someone like BG or whatever. You think those guys would be defending him? No. The answer is no. It's obvious. These guys are either just there to ride Zaire's coattails, or they're just fucking idiots, or both. You know what I mean? Or both. You know, it could more than likely be both. So, you know, that's pretty much it. I'll upload the video later on today after I come back from you know, going outside. You know, that's really about it. And you know, like, I look, I don't hate Zaire, but you know, like, he brought all this on himself. Like, he can sit there and talk about how, oh, this is just a game to me, I don't care. Nah, nigga, you care. You care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't be making all those response videos. You know, you fucking care. Don't get it twisted. You care. You know what I mean? Like, when you sit there, I've never seen, at least in my lifetime, I've never seen a dude who was associated with a gang get clowned the way that you do and not care. Motherfucker, you care. You care. And, you know, I've never seen a gangster get clowned, period, like the way that you get clowned. Like, everybody, at least anyone who's not, you know, a fucking dumbass, who sees past your bullshit is just clowning you right now. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, video was all over the place, but anyways, movie 186. I'm out.